Alright. Hey! Sorry, I've had like 2 coffee shots today. And I'm feeling a third, and even though 12:56, so basically I won't be sleeping tonight, but who cares? So I wanted to have like a bit of a little formal chat because I wrote a blog post a few weeks ago, something that I've been wanting to write for a while because I've had a lot of things on my mind, and it was really good to get it out in words, but I also think that I would like to get it out verbally, like verbally express it to the universe, see what comes from it. For those of you who listen to me ramble on all the time, and you probably saw that I wrote a blog and you were like, girl, you're my friend and I love you, but I'm not reading something that's that fucking long. And I totally get that. I wanted to show you guys what I wrote in a less formal way. So more of my slang, swearing, hand gesture, mumbling, not really sure what I'm saying. I wanted to do it more like that style, just to see what comes of it and put it more in my own words, because like written Caitlin is like, she's so fancy and so professional, and I was like, am I her? So I wanted to like, I haven't planned any of this. Oh my god, I talk so fast I can't breathe. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, a few weeks ago I wrote a blog post called 25 Things I've Learned in 25 Years. And as you know, I turned 25 not long ago, and your girl, she's done a lot of living in her 25 years. She's had a lot of trauma. A lot of trauma. So I feel like I've learned a lot for a young spring chicken, young 25. Who knows, maybe when I'm 30, I'm going to read my things and be like, sweetie, you're so fucking young and naive that like, you've literally got no clue. But hopefully not. I feel like I'm quite mature, and I feel like I've got my priorities pretty good. Other than those closest to me will be like, sweetie, you fucking are useless. Anyway, enough swearing. I'm going to have to beep a lot, and I'm still learning how to beep things out, so here we go. We're just going to go straight into it. I'm just going to say what they are and see what comes to mind. So there might be a lot of editing in this, what is this? In this video. Number 1. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. How beautiful is that? Don't you think? If you've never heard that before, like, I'm sorry, but I wish you had known that quote when you were a teenager, because trust me, when you're going through hard shit as a teenager, a good quote just like really helps you pull through. So that to me, it's like when you're going through hard times, really have a quote on hand that you can just say to yourself, and it will give you hope for the future. Number 2, put your health first. So I feel like when I was younger, I did not care about future me. I was just like smoking, drinking, doing whatever, and I was definitely living in the moment. But now I'm like, you know what, future Caitlin deserves a chance at feeling good and feeling healthy. So I've got to put the things in place now so that she feels better. I'm looking out for her. So I beg of you, if you're going to listen to my life lessons and follow my footsteps, I beg you to, every time you're about to do something, you're about to eat something, you're about to drink something, think to yourself, is this what's best for my body? And I'm not saying you don't have to suddenly stop doing something, but really just think, just reflect, be aware. Number 3, put yourself first. This is more in terms of like, if you're the type of person that is always people pleasing and always putting your boyfriends first and doing everything your boyfriend wants, and then they leave you and then you're like, what am I left with? This is for you. Stop doing that, okay? If there's a situation where you've got to pick either someone else or you, just pick you. Honestly, I know that sounds a little bit selfish, but you need to be a little bit selfish, or else people are going to walk all over you, and if people leave you, you're going to be left with nothing. So we don't want that. Wow, I just got really stern with you. Listen to me. Number 4, never underestimate the power of a strong support network. Is that what it is? It's power. Yes. I know most of you will have friends and have family and have all that, but like, are your friends and family someone that you actually give a shit about and make an effort with, or are they just people that's just in your life and you just kind of expect them to be in your life, you know? Really think about it, and really think about the friends that you have in your life, and think, are you being a good friend? Because I think you should try and make an effort to be a good friend. Especially at my age, I have to make an effort with my friends, because if I don't, then I don't have any friends. And then when shit hits the fan and I've got nobody, like say a breakup, who am I left with? Nobody, because I've been a shit friend. So make sure you have people in your life that's going to be there for you when you need them. Number 5, give it a go. Oh my, what? Yeah, alright. There are going to be a lot of things in life that you're going to try and plan out, okay? If you're like me, I'm a planner. Let's say we're trying to lose weight. And you're so excited to lose weight, and you make a plan, and you read all the information, you read all the articles, you listen to every single person's advice that they gave you, right? About a meal plan. So you've taken this all on board. The only way you're going to know if it works for you is if you try it. It is literally just trial and error. If there's something you want to do in life and you're like, oh, I don't know, you need to try it. Give it a go. And if it's not for you, then what do you lose? Nothing, okay? Don't make excuses for something that you haven't even tried. Number 6, explore and prioritize your sexuality. I don't even know if those are the right words. Sexuality. Yeah, I think so. I think this deserved a spot because as a girl, I feel like we don't really put I'm not speaking for everyone. I don't prioritize my own needs. And you know what? That's not fair. And I'm the type of person that will just like, the things that aren't important, I'll just throw them to the side and forget about them for a long time. And I've decided not to do that anymore. And it's been really good. And it's really made me feel independent. It's made me feel like a woman. I'm sweating. You put you first, sweetie. Sorry that I called you sweetie 20 times, but you need to put you first, okay? And sorry if you're a boy watching this, because I'm really just referring to girls, but you know what? You as well. Listen to me, sir. Number 7, trust your instinct. Now this one's like a little funny one because a lot of the time I'm like, use your brain, bro. But sometimes you just know. Like me, I feel like I have a good sense of like when I meet someone, I straight away, like I'm judging them hardcore and I will 100% make up my opinion on them straight away. And sometimes I'm wrong. Like, you know, sometimes you get to know someone and they're like really friendly and you're like, okay, maybe they're not a bitch. But you know what? Sometimes you just need to trust your instincts. And if you get a bad vibe from someone, like, I'm not saying be mean to them or anything, but like, you know, just remember that feeling. Some people are shit. And you got to watch out for those people. And some people don't want the best for you. And you can spot those people. So watch out for those motherfuckers too. Number 8. Find problems before your brain makes them for you. Isn't that so exciting? No, it's not. I was listening to a podcast and some doctor, he said something that really stuck in my brain and I've been thinking about it ever since. He basically said that if people don't have problems to solve in their life, their brain will make them for them. As in, your brain will just give you anxiety about dumb, stupid stuff because it's got nothing else to worry about. Your brain needs to worry, wants to fix things. And if like for instance, he said that people that like kids that come from really rich families and get everything handed to them tend to have high levels of anxiety and depression. And he basically said that it's got to do with not having any problems. And I really agree with that. I don't know how true it is, but I agree with that. Because Stefan, for example, has a damn good life. Probably because I'm here, but I don't know for sure. But I'd say that's why. He's got a very cruisy life. And sometimes he actually feels like shit because things are too good. And he's got nothing to worry about. And I really think that's his problem. Maybe try and like get a hobby or get like start a project that you really have to work on and try and build on and see if that helps. That's why I got YouTube. It's honestly not even for you guys. It's purely for me. Now, it's kind of for you guys, but kind of for me too. Bit of both. Bit of both. Number 9, be aware of your mental health spectrum. I think it's important to like be aware of some struggles you might have or times when you know that you struggle, rather than just being like, yep, I'm either depressed or not depressed. It's like, you know what, I get depressed when I'm had a long week at work. That's the type of thing that I really think being aware of that really helps improve your life, because it is really hard to deal with your mental health. And if you know that you have problems, sometimes you know that you're not going to be cured of those problems, but putting things in place to help those problems, to deal with the problems that you have, that's where it's at. Number 10, cherish your family. Cherish, that is a strong word. I don't even know what that means. I think that means like if this is your family, I love you. That's what cherish means to me. That means look after those guys, be grateful of them, tell them you love them, do everything you can, because you know what? The older I'm getting, the more I'm like, damn, how lucky am I to not only I have parents who are together, which is like crazy good. I can call on them anytime I need. I talk to them all the time. I could just go to their house right now and just live there if I wanted to. Like, that's a cool feeling. Not everyone has that feeling. And I think the more people I meet, the more I realize that everyone has a different family situation. And I think some people have it a lot worse. And you think, even if yours isn't perfect, I think you should be grateful for what you've got. Number 11, be a passionate person. Yeah, I like this one. Because for me, growing up, like, people were like, you just love people too much. Like, what does that even mean? Like, yes, I get it. I fall in love with every boy that I meet, basically. But what's wrong with that? You know? Just love. Just fall in love. Be a really, really good friend. And be over the top. Because that's fun. No one likes a boring friend. Go all out. Go over the top. You'll not regret it. Like, at least you're the person that cared too much. Number 12. Kill them with kindness. I love this one. How good is this one? Because, like, I feel like people don't use it enough. Like, it's so much better to just be the nice guy and to just not take things to heart and just be really chill about things. And it really confuses people when you're really chill, when they're really, like, angry. That's the best way to be. And you know what? If you're ever unsure of how to react to someone, just be really nice. Sorry, I've been looking at myself that whole time. Just be really nice. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Just be a nice person. It's hilarious when people want you to react badly and you don't. Number 13, find an exercise that you actually enjoy. Listen, if you don't like going to the gym, don't go to the gym. I like to play netball, I like to go walking, I like to dance around. Like, I will literally just dance around in my lounge room listening to music. And if you don't do that, I'm sorry, but you're weird, because it's totally, totally normal to just dance around. Whatever exercise you want to do, go to the gym, lift weights, stretch, do push-ups if that's your thing. Do whatever you want to do. Because if you don't like it, like, obviously it's meant to be hard. Like, some of it's meant to be hard and really push you. That's fine. But if you're dreading going to wherever you're going to go, like, say, the gym, don't go. It's meant to make your life better, not worse. It's like, it's meant to hurt, but it's meant to be fun. Number 14, prevention is better than a cure. So, this is actually a quote. I googled it. I thought I knew, like, a different quote, but anyway. It's like a legitimate quote. I didn't make that up, okay? I'm not stealing that. This means, as in, like, if you're sick and you could have prevented it, like, that's where you want to be. And I don't know how old you are, but I'm at a prime age to really prevent some illnesses down the track. For instance, like, mental health, look after my mental health, that's important. For example, It is better that I look after my mental health now. I put things in place for my mental health so that, say, when I have a baby, if I have postpartum depression, you know what, I might be okay. Exercising now, good for later when you're old and your bones need, I don't know what they need, density or something. Anyway, that's basically what I'm about. And it doesn't have to be hard. Just like eat vegetables every day. That's preventing illness down the track. And it's so easy to eat veggies. Just eat the ones that you like. That's what I do. Number 15. Number 15. Fill your feed with people who bring you joy. If you have on your Instagram feed a bunch of people that you don't like and you just spend all your time looking at people like, little shit. Like, for instance, probably me. I mean, not all of you, but I bet you there's one person on here that, like, looks at my stuff, looks at my stories and goes, oh my god, she's such a loser. Like, why does she even make YouTube? No one even cares. Well, excuse me. You obviously care a little bit if you're watching this or watching my stories. And, like, I'm guilty of it, but I try not to now. So what I would suggest to you is next time you see something on your feed that you don't like, like say you think, oh, she's so stupid, or like, oh my god, I wish I was her, I hate myself, or anything like that, literally just go delete them. It takes 1 second. You had to make a conscious effort to delete them, but it's worth doing. It takes like 2 seconds, and like, you honestly don't even miss the people that you used to hate. Number 16, learn to be comfortable alone. This one really goes out to me. I'm definitely not comfortable alone. If I'm on my own, I need to be doing something to distract myself, like right now. That's probably why I'm doing this YouTube right now. This is a hard one, especially for our generation. We spend all of our free time on our phone or listening to music, listening to a podcast, watching TV. We literally couldn't be alone. It's scary. It's scary to be alone with your thoughts. But just practice. I think that's the key. Like, you don't have to be extreme. Just maybe take like 15. I do 15 minutes a day with no phone. So maybe just start there. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, a half an hour walk. That's a hard one. Give that one a go. I think it's important. We got to be comfortable with ourselves, you know? It's scary, but it's worth it. Number 17, you are never too old or too wise for personal development. Mum, if you're watching this goes out to you, because you think that you know everything and that you're perfect. But you know what? There's always something that you can be learning, some way you can be improving yourself, because you can never stop learning. Or maybe you think you're like the best in your field. Go find another field. Learn another skill. Because it's really important that we develop ourselves. Number 18. Find your voice and yourself. Never stop searching for her. Man, that was a mouthful. This is definitely towards myself, because I'm like a people pleaser and a pushover. And I just like to go with the flow, and sometimes it's important to have your say. And I think I wrote about this, but let's say you're debating. Let's say you're talking about something with your friends. You're having a discussion and everyone's got different opinions. That's better than when your friend is just like, yeah, I agree with that, but like they probably don't. That's boring. You need to stand up for what you believe in. You don't have to tear anyone else down. You don't have to tell someone else they're wrong. But you are entitled to have an opinion, and you're entitled to voice that opinion when you see fit. So that's why I got my Stay True tattoo, because I know there's been a lot of times where I've wanted to say something and I haven't. People will appreciate you more for telling others how you actually feel about certain topics. Number 19. Tiny habits will lead to life-changing results. Man, that's a good one. If you don't know what this is about, maybe read a book or do some research, but you know I'm all about tiny habits. My whole life is just a collection of tiny little habits that I've been doing daily, and my life has changed significantly. Significantly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If there's something that you don't like in your life, you need to put some habits in place so that you can achieve the things that you want to achieve. The only way that you're going to change your life is with one tiny little habit. Number 20, invest in yourself and your future. I basically already covered this, but like, man, I'm yelling. When I was a little bit younger, I feel like I didn't really appreciate future Caitlin, and I didn't really look after her. And so now I really want to put some things in place for her so that she can live a good life. Because I'm living a good life and she deserves to live a good life. But she deserves to live a better life than this one. She deserves to reach her goals. And the only way that she's going to do that is if me, right now, puts in some hard work. So that's what I'm doing. Put in the work. Put in the hard work. It's not going to be easy. With anything in life, it's not going to be easy. You got to put in some work. Number 21, try not to settle. This is a try because I know it's hard. You know, you get in a job and you really love it, but maybe it's not the perfect fit for you, or maybe you could be doing something better that more relates to your dreams. But you know what? It's good and it's fun, so you settle. And I feel that. Or maybe you're in a relationship and like it's not perfect and he's definitely not the one, but it's good. It's good for right now. I also feel that. Not with Stefan. Oh my god. I have felt that in the past. Maybe be aware of the things in life that just aren't exactly what they need to be, and really, really try and get out of it if you can. That's all I want to say there. Number 22. It's either a fuck yes or it's a no. So this is a quote from a book. I'm not sure what book, but it's a quote from a book, and I really, really like it. It basically means, like, you know, if you're not really passionate about something, and if you're not like 100% yes, ready to go, yes, then why are you doing it, right? If your job doesn't excite you and make you say, fuck yes, fuck, I love my job, yes, which everyone knows I am, then no, you shouldn't be in that job. And if they say, hey, are you happy with stuff? And I was like, fuck, yes, then it's a no, and you shouldn't be with that person. So with anything in life, ask yourself, is it a fuck yes or is it a no? Number 23, learn from every experience. This is really good timing for this one because you know what? Life is shit at the moment. Life is really shit for everyone. Everyone is going through a tough thing. The only thing that you can do right now is learn from it. There's a lesson in every single experience in life, whether it's a breakup, or maybe you're not friends with someone anymore, maybe you lost your job, maybe someone cheated on you. There's something to learn. Really think about that. Number 24, have faith. So this, to me, more refers to like, not in God, but if it's God for you, that's fine. But you need to have faith in like a higher power, I believe anyway. This is the lesson that I have learned. So I'm sharing them to you. You can have your own faith, but I think you need to have faith. And if you don't have faith in God or a higher power, have faith in the universe. Okay? Have faith in luck. Have faith in serendipity. Because good things are coming to you. Okay? Okay? So have some faith, okay? This is something new to me, but it works. It works. Oh, here we go. Number 25. Number 25. Never stop seeking joy. Man, that's a good one. Because what else do we have, guys? We've got nothing. Just a bit of water over here. We've got nothing else to aim for. What's the best feeling that we can have in the whole time that we are alive? Is joy. Or some kind of other adjective for joy. That's the only thing, that's the best thing that we will ever experience in our life. So why not just try and seek it as often as possible? Why not try to find joy in every single experience? Why not try and find joy in every single day, every single minute of every day? How are you going to find joy? That's for you to decide. But I think you should try and find it. Life is so much better when you are happy, you know? And when you're at peace. Life is just better when you're happy. So if you don't think you have joy, I think you should go find it. I think you should go find it in every single area of your life. Whether it's your partner, your house, your job, your family, your future. Joy should be the thing that you are aiming for. So, on that note, happy 25 lessons, happy 25 years. Oh man, do you reckon I'll do another YouTube when I hit 50? 50 lessons. Another 25 more. What else could I possibly learn? Who knows? Very exciting times lie ahead for me. On that note, that scary 50 note, half a century. Weird to think when I'm 50, like, think of all the things I've done in 25 years. I mean, you don't. Like, think of however old you are, think of all the things that you've done in that time. That's a lot of shit. I wonder if I'll do that much stuff in my next 25 years. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed hearing me say my lessons out loud. Maybe you're more of a visual person or a verbal person. I think that's the word. If you read my blog and watched this entire video, thank you. If you enjoy this video, thank you. If you're supporting me, thank you. If you're just here for a laugh, that's alright. We all need to giggle. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me a platform where I can share everything. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you watch all the way to now, thank you the most. I hope that you have learnt something from these 25 lessons. I hope some have really resonated with you and you can hold some of them dear to you. I hope maybe it's just one, maybe it was all 25. I hope that you continue to learn lessons yourself. I hope that you continue to seek joy yourself. I hope that you continue to grow and to develop yourself. And that's the end of the video. Thank you again. Here's to 25 years. On that note, goodbye. Thanks for watching my hand gestures this whole time. This has been great. This has been a lot of fun. I will see you in the next one.